Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for viewing. And today we're going to be making a chicken Tikka Dhansak. Really popular in our restaurant. What we're going to need is 6 to 7 pieces of pre-cooked chicken tikka. It's up to you, you can put more or less in there, entirely up to you. 2 teaspoons of oil, 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste, 2 teaspoons of tomato puree, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, a sprinkle of Kasuri Methi, 3 teaspoons of pre-cooked dal, 2 teaspoons of our Desi style mix powder, 1 teaspoon of our chilled chili, which is just chili powder, that's our own branded. You can get our spices from currybyare.com, a quarter pint of base gravy, 2 sprinkles of coriander, anything that's pre-cooked here. So you've got the chicken tikka, the base gravy, the dal. Go down on my descriptions below if you're unsure how to cook it, and there'll be a link going to the video. Thanks for commenting, subscribing, liking. Please feel free to ask me any questions. I've been helping a lot of people all around the globe on YouTube who have been asking me questions here and there, and I've got back to as many people as I could. So yeah, please feel free. I hope it's made a difference to their cooking. So we're doing chicken Tikka Dhansak, really popular in the restaurant. Just going to start with some oil. Give that about 20-30 seconds to heat up. So you got 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste. You can really smell that garlic and ginger. You can really smell that aroma. You don't want to cook it too long, otherwise it will burn. What you want to do is just let it brown a bit. So that's gone a bit golden now. We're ready for the tomato puree. Put a couple of teaspoons of tomato puree. You've got your lemon juice, a couple of teaspoons. We don't need to measure it because we kind of, been doing it so long, we just know how much to put in. Just make sure you don't put too much because it will be very tangy. You can always add a little bit after and cook it in. And then you've got Kasuri Methi. Sprinkle that. Try and break that up using your fingers. And then what you want to do is you want to put your gas on lower, and then you have 2 teaspoons of our Desi style spice, and then 1 teaspoon of our chilled chili, which is just chili powder. If it's sticking to the pan, add a little bit of oil, or you can always add a slight bit of base gravy just to keep it moist, so it doesn't get stuck to the pan. And then you've got about 2 teaspoons of sugar. Mine's drying out slightly, so I'm just going to add a little bit of base gravy. I'll just... Now you're ready for your dal. This is your pre-cooked dal. I've shown you how to make this. Just go down on my description box below, and there'll be a link to how to make this if you're unsure. Just mix that in, let the dal just cook in with the spices, with the chili powder, the Kasuri Methi. Just let it all mix in really nicely. It's got a really nice smell to it. And then you're ready for your chicken tikka. You can put as many as you like. I've just got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7, 8 small pieces. You can have them bigger, you can have more, less, it's entirely up to you. You can add mushrooms, add veg, whatever you want to do really. So I've given it about a couple of minutes to just let the dal soak in and the spices soak into the chicken. Now I'm ready for the base gravy. You only need to put about 1/4 of a pint because the dal will turn into liquid anyway. If you find it's getting really thick and your chicken's not cooked, you want your chicken to be nice and soft, just add a bit more base gravy. And if it's too thin but you see the chicken is cooked well, you've got 2 options. You can either leave it to cook and it will thicken up more, or what you can do is just add more dal and that will thicken up. So okay, that's bubbled up really nicely. You can see the chicken's really soft and the sauce is nice and thick. The dal's mixed in nicely. You want to make sure the dal's mixed in. There's no lumps of dal left. And then you're just adding a sprinkle of coriander. Let that cook in, and that's ready now. That smells really, you can smell the dal, it smells really good. Add a bit of coriander on top. There you have it. A nice hot sweet and sour chicken tikka dhansak.